afternoon and welcome to WMCA. I'm Wmca.
And I'm Wmca. Today's WMCA is jam-packed with segments highlighting the end of the school year.
But first, let's hear it from the people who can help us out with the end of the school year stress.
I'm Ms. Bovito.
I'm Ms. Perez.
We're talking about mental health.
And why it's important. I feel like the biggest one, or really the most common one, is that therapy makes you weak, or going to therapy means that something's wrong with you. I feel like it's the most common misconception because it's not talked about enough. And the goal of therapy is to maintain a healthy lifestyle. It's not necessarily like going to someone so that they can fix things for you. Like, we don't have magic fairy dust that we can sprinkle on top of you and make your problems go away. As much as we want to do that for you, that's not the goal, right? Like, the goal is trying to help you be in the driver's seat of your own life and holding you accountable for things, for sure, and also teaching you coping skills and ways to handle all the rough patches that you may find.
I think the biggest thing is prioritizing and making mental health part of your everyday life. Not just when things are tough, but if you make it part of your everyday life, it just becomes a habit. Homework, extracurriculars, all of that stuff is so important, but you have to make your mental health part of your homework too. You have to fit that into your schedule just like you do everything else.
I feel like we're both broken records with our girls when we say, like, go outside, get some vitamin D, breathe in the fresh air, go see the sunlight. But that seriously makes such a huge difference. Like, even 15 minutes a day, go do your homework outside, go for a walk with your friend. You have woken up every single day after what may have felt like the worst and hardest day of your life. And how did you get through that hard day? You know, you lean on your people. Maybe you just needed that day to cry, and maybe you just needed to spend more time in your counselor's office that day. At the end of the day, you made it through. Maybe the problem didn't get fixed, but you're one step closer to fixing the problem, and just feeling like your best self again.
Think about other hard things that you've been through, and think about, what did you do to get through it? Who did you talk to? What did you do? All those kind of things, and try to incorporate it in those challenging times too. You never have to do those things alone. Lean on your people, lean on your friends, your parents, your cousins, your siblings, us, whoever it may be. And if you feel like you don't have anyone to lean on, you need to find them.
It can seem like there are so many traditions at Mount Carmel that it's hard to keep up.
Well, here's a look at 2 traditions that leave a lasting impression.
The Flower Baby Project started when I started working here, and the purpose is to demonstrate the responsibilities of having a family with a young baby. Rather than just talking about it in class and learning about it from the textbook, they actually get to live it. It helps demonstrate the responsibilities of having a family with a young child. And we also learn financial burden it can be to a family. The middle of the night assignment. Well, we only have to do that once in the week. They have to wake up between 2 and 4 a.m. They make a post on a discussion board, and then they have to go back 15 minutes later and tell me why they woke up and then what they did to help their baby feel better.
At first, when I had to do the assignment for my baby, I woke up at 2 a.m. but fell straight asleep. Whenever my baby woke up at first, it was crying. You just explain the whole process, but it's very tiring because at first you're like, not awake at all. It definitely shows me how real it actually is, because like, you never know when you have a real baby. You're gonna be waking up throughout the night, or you do have to change your diaper, you do have to feed them, so it's very realistic.
And loved each other even though it was for a brief moment in time. As you have moved through this phase, perhaps faster than imagined. You have been excellent teachers within our larger community of what it means to be supportive, caring, and compassionate. And I am proud of who you have become and how you will be remembered. You will always be a Panther, no matter how far you grow.
I'm just more excited about meeting my little sis. I already know who I have in mind, and I'm also like excited for Spirit Days and Gym Days because now I'm officially a Pink Panther, so I get to pass on the legacy.
Just for Spirit Day, go all out. Scream as loud as you want. No one's watching, literally no, I mean everyone's watching you, but no one's watching you because you're all together in a big circle. Go all out, be crazy. But then off of the Spirit Day stuff and like Gym Day stuff, just, you know, respect other people and just, you know, respect your fellow Pink Panthers and just be kind.
The end of the year always includes spotlighting the achievements of our talented MCA students. Take a look and listen to these.
NHS is a service organization for scholars at Mount Carmel. You have to be in a few honors classes, your GPA has to be at a certain level, and you have to have a commitment to service at the school. It's a nice recognition for students who are joining any of the honor societies. They get to receive their certificates, their pins, and stoles for the seniors. We had 100 new inductees. Usually each year we're about 200 members. It's a lot. It's not just having the grades, it's wanting to better the community, better our school, and make sure that it's a place that we're all proud of. It does look very good on college application. It's a national organization, so it's recognized by all the colleges and universities. So joining for the right reasons, that makes a really good member for us. For those who have the dedication, it's a great way to show that to their class, to their parents at graduation. To be a member of NHS is really important.
The first Earth Day was celebrated in 1970, and our Eco Cups are still holding it down.
We have to call a company to rent the big bin and set up a date, and then we need to organize the girls to help dumping the cans in the recycling bin. Some are just grabbing the bags, cutting the bags open. We also have to print the sign-in sheets that we can keep track of the girls that have turned in the cans.
Teaching them about the importance of recycling, that we are all vested in this earth that we own, and we are bound to take care of it.
It does go smoothly with everybody helping and being on board, and we're very grateful for our Eco Cup girls to volunteer. So we got about 1,900 pounds this year, and it really has surpassed all that we've done. Last year, we had so many cans turned in, and the girls did not crush them. And what happened was the bin overflowed.
The reason it's important is because we all need to conserve. Everybody needs to be involved in recycling and repurposing, and it's important that the girls understand that it's now their job to take care of this earth when we're gone.
This is the last show of the year, and you know what that means?
Class parties?
No.
Dress down days?
No.
I give up.
Well, that reminds me. Hey, Emma.
Hey, Kata.
I've got a question of the week.
Take as many art classes as you possibly can, senior and junior year, because you'll have the best time ever. Take a good art class.
My advice to underclassmen is to use your time wisely, because time goes
by really fast, and you don't think that it does. And then it moves really fast, and then you're sad that you're a senior. So my advice would be to join a lot of clubs early on, like when you're in 8th grade freshman year, because like through clubs where you can find a lot of your like groups of people, like, you know, some like more friends if you're kind of having trouble making friends, and it's better to join them early on and stick through them all the way through senior year than to join them later.
Grades actually matter.
I think it's just most important to value what makes you happy and what you're good at.
To not grow up before your time. Like, enjoy the age you're at now. Do things that people your age do. Don't grow before your time. You're only 14 once. You're only 15 once.
Use your time wisely. Make sure you're on top of your assignments. Don't get behind, because you will get behind very quickly.
Do not compare yourself to other people, because you're going to be miserable, and you just have to love your life and love what you do, and everybody's different, and you got to own that.
Well, that's all the time we have for this year.
We'll see you same time, same place next year. But remember,
go out, make the news, because the news is you.
This is our It's Your Day song for the first one we have.
One day they called me down to the front office. Went down to the office to get my sash crown entry. Stood there with Eborn and Miss Burris and my fellow sisters. They told me to take a boomerang and cut the lunch line today. Yeah, they said we've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but there's